Have you ever wondered why governments around the world maintain a deafening silence about the unexplained phenomena we witness in the skies? The truth that is about to come to light can shake the most fundamental structures of everything we believe we know about our reality. As giant drones with impossible technology cross our skies and mysterious signals multiply around the world, a quiet revolution unfolds behind the scenes of power. Donald Trump was not bluffing when he promised revelations that would shock the world. Classified documents begin to leak, former government officials break decades of silence, and biblical prophecies seem to come to life before our eyes. What would you do if you found out that everything you've been told about our origin and place in the universe was just the tip of a much larger iceberg? Get ready for a journey that will challenge your deepest beliefs and expand your understanding of what is possible. Right now, as you read these words, extraordinary events are unfolding that promise to forever change the course of human history. The question is no longer if the truth will come out, but when, and more importantly, are you prepared for it? During his new stint in the White House, Donald Trump made cryptic statements about secret revelations that promised to change our understanding of reality. In closed meetings with close aides, the president repeatedly mentioned having access to information about advanced technology that would revolutionize everything we thought we knew about our existence. The government's silence that followed these statements only intensified speculation. Sources close to the Trump administration, such as former National Security Advisor Robert Sterling, suggested that classified documents contained conclusive evidence about giant drones of unknown origin and phenomena that defy known physics. The manipulation of information around Trump's promises has generated an intense public debate. While some critics dismissed his remarks as political rhetoric, intelligence analysts noted subtle changes in the policies for classifying documents related to unexplained phenomena during his tenure. Extraterrestrial theories gained new momentum when Trump, at a rally in Ohio in 2024, made reference to visitors from far away who would be watching our development. His promise of transparency on these matters has sparked a wave of speculation about possible parallel dimensions and alternative realities. The psychological impact of these statements on the population was significant. Research groups such as the Trump Disclosure Project and Presidential Secrets Watch have sprung up specifically to document and analyze every mention of the former president's mysterious themes, looking for patterns and connections to unexplained events. Faith in God and biblical prophecies were frequently mentioned by Trump in connection with his promises of revelation. In meetings with religious leaders, he suggested that the signs in the heavens could have deep spiritual meanings, aligning with ancient predictions about the end times. The global phenomenon of interest in his statements led to the creation of international networks of investigators. Websites such as the Trump Truth Archive and Disclosure Timeline keep detailed records of every innuendo and promise made, correlating them with unexplained events recorded around the world. Spiritual preparation has become a recurring theme among his supporters, who interpret his messages as signs of impending change. Study groups combining political analysis with prophetic interpretation, such as Prophetic Political Watch, have gained significant popularity on social media. Conspiracies surrounding the knowledge Trump claims to possess continue to generate heated debates. National security experts, such as Dr. Elizabeth Matthews, suggest that his statements may be related to secret government programs involving impossible technology of unknown origin. As time goes by without the promised revelations, the pressure for transparency on these matters grows. Popular movements demanding the disclosure of classified information gain traction, while political analysts speculate about the optimal time for these supposed truths to come to light, possibly forever changing our understanding of the universe and our relationship with the divine. In recent months, stunning reports have emerged in different parts of the world about giant drone sightings that challenge our current understanding of technology. These objects, larger than commercial airliners, hover silently in the skies without any sign of conventional propulsion, demonstrating advanced technology that appears to break the laws of known physics. The most intriguing thing is that these devices demonstrate capabilities that contradict everything we know about aerodynamics. Witnesses report that they can make turns at impossible angles, accelerate instantly to unimaginable speeds, and even disappear into thin air. Aviation experts admit that no current known technology would be able to replicate such maneuvers. The impossible physics demonstrated by these objects has caught the attention of the world's scientific community. While some researchers suggest that it could be secret military technology, others point out that not even the most advanced projects known come close to these capabilities. The government's silence on the subject only fuels even more speculation. Amid the extraterrestrial theories that emerge, a group of scientists proposes an even more fascinating explanation. The possibility that these giant drones are manifestations of parallel dimensions. This hypothesis suggests that we are witnessing leaks between different realities, something that would explain the seemingly impossible behavior of these objects. The records of these events have multiplied exponentially on social networks. Videos recorded on different continents show similar patterns of behavior of these objects, suggesting that these are not isolated cases, but rather a coordinated global phenomenon that challenges our understanding of reality. The manipulation of information about these events has been remarkable. While major media outlets try to downplay the reports, independent groups of researchers meticulously document each occurrence. Specialized websites such as Sky Watchers International and Advanced Aerial Phenomena Research have become a reference for those looking for unfiltered data on these events. The psychological impact of these sightings on the population has been profound. Ordinary people begin to question not only the nature of these objects, but also their own beliefs about reality. Faith in God has been mixed with questions about our position in the universe, creating a new paradigm of technological spirituality. Aerospace engineers begin to propose revolutionary theories about how this advanced technology could work. Concepts such as gravitational propulsion, warp, and zero-point energy fields have left the realm of science fiction to become the subject of serious academic study. Transparency in this research has been key to maintaining scientific credibility. As more people become interested in the phenomenon, online communities dedicated to the study of these giant drones are growing rapidly. Groups of observers organize themselves into global networks, sharing data, analysis, and theories. Apps like Skyscanner Pro and Anomaly Tracker have become essential tools for these amateur researchers. The implications of these observations for our understanding of reality are vast. If the existence of this impossible technology is confirmed, our entire understanding of physics, energy, and the very nature of the universe will need to be revised. Meanwhile, signs in the heavens continue to appear, leading many to look to ancient biblical prophecies for answers. Ancient biblical prophecies have gained a new perspective in the face of the unexplained events we witness in the heavens. Millennial texts, especially from the Book of Revelation and the prophet Ezekiel, describe in astonishing detail phenomena that resemble today's accounts of giant drones and mysterious lights in the firmament. The signs in the heavens, mentioned in several passages of the sacred scriptures, seem to come to life before our eyes. Biblical scholars point to specific descriptions in texts such as Joel 2:30, which speaks of wonders in the heavens and on the earth, drawing striking parallels with the global phenomena we are witnessing today. Spiritual preparation has become a priority for many who recognize in these events the signs of the end times. Bible study groups such as Watchers of the Apocalypse and Guardians of Prophecy have met regularly to review the scriptures in light of recent events, seeking divine guidance for the turbulent days. The psychological impact of these heavenly manifestations has led to an unprecedented spiritual awakening. People who once considered themselves skeptics begin to seek answers in faith in God, recognizing that the advanced technology witnessed may be part of a larger divine plan for humanity. The extraterrestrial theories that circulate are often confronted with alternative biblical interpretations. Scholars suggest that the wheels within wheels described by Ezekiel could be an ancient attempt to describe the same impossible technology we observe today, bridging the gap between faith and unexplained phenomena. The manipulation of information about these events has met resistance in religious communities that keep meticulous records of the prophesied signs. Websites such as Prophetic Timeline and Biblical Skywatch document correlations between ancient prophecies and contemporary events, offering a spiritual perspective on the events. The government's silence on these phenomena has been interpreted by religious leaders as a fulfillment of prophecies about the last days, where the truth would be hidden from the little ones. Prayer meetings and night vigils to observe the heavens have become increasingly common in religious communities around the world. The parallel dimensions mentioned in ancient sacred texts gain new relevance as scientists begin to theorize about multiple universes. The idea of heavens in the plural, mentioned in biblical texts, finds an echo in modern scientific theories about the multiverse, suggesting that our ancestors may have understood more than we imagined. The global phenomenon of sightings has united people of different faiths around a common search for spiritual understanding. Interfaith groups such as Spiritual Skywatchers and interfaith prophecy studies promote open dialogues about the connection between celestial signs and the various prophetic traditions. As more unexplained events are recorded, the number of people who seek guidance from the Holy Scriptures grows. Transparency in discussions between science and faith has allowed for a more productive dialogue about these phenomena, as the world eagerly awaits secret revelations that could change our understanding of the universe and existence itself. The government's silence on unexplained phenomena in the skies has become increasingly deafening. While citizens around the world share evidence of giant drones and advanced technology that defies known physics, authorities maintain a posture of denial that raises even more suspicions. Leaked documents from government agencies suggest a much deeper knowledge about these events than is publicly admitted. Former high-ranking officials, such as Dr. Marcus Thompson of the Division of Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, have spoken out about the existence of secret departments dedicated exclusively to the study of these occurrences. The manipulation of information has become evident through patterns of systematic disinformation. When confronted with irrefutable evidence, authorities often resort to improbable explanations, such as atmospheric reflections or military exercises, even when the observed characteristics clearly contradict those justifications. Extraterrestrial theories gain traction as the public notices inconsistencies in official statements. Independent investigative groups such as the Truth Seekers Coalition and Government Accountability Watch have documented cases where crucial information was deliberately concealed or altered before it became public knowledge. The psychological impact of this official silence has generated an unprecedented wave of distrust. Recent surveys indicate that more than 67% of the world's population believes that their governments hide vital information about unexplained phenomena, leading many to seek answers in alternative sources of information. The parallel dimensions between government transparency and concealment of facts have created a fertile environment for conspiracies. However, political analysts point out that the volume and consistency of the reports suggest a real phenomenon that goes beyond simple conspiracy theories. Donald Trump, during his time in office, even insinuated that he would make secret revelations about these events, fueling speculation about the real scope of government knowledge. His cryptic statements about truths that would shock the world continue to generate heated debates on social networks. Spiritual preparation has become a natural response to the silence of the authorities. Entire communities organize themselves into surveillance and documentation groups, combining faith in God with scientific methodology to record and analyze unexplained events in the skies. The global phenomenon of official disinformation contrasts with the growing amount of evidence provided by reliable sources. Commercial pilots, retired astronauts, and high-ranking military officers have spoken out, defying the government's silence with their personal testimonies. As signs in the skies continue to appear with increasing frequency, the pressure for transparency increases. Popular movements such as Demand Disclosure and Truth Now movement are gaining traction, while authorities seem to set the stage for revelations that could redefine our understanding of reality and biblical prophecies about the end times. Extraterrestrial theories have gained a new dimension with the emergence of evidence that suggests non-human origins for the observed phenomena. The advanced technology demonstrated by giant drones has characteristics that surpass our current scientific understanding by centuries, leading experts to seriously consider the possibility of intelligences beyond Earth. The impossible physics observed in these events defies not only our known laws, but also our perception of reality. Researchers at the Advanced Propulsion Studies Institute have documented cases where objects perform maneuvers that would require complete mastery over gravity and the very fabric of space-time, something that our current science considers theoretically possible, but technologically unattainable. The government's silence on these phenomena has fueled theories about the existence of parallel dimensions. Renowned scientists such as Dr. Sarah Chen of the Quantum Reality Research Center propose that some of these events may be manifestations of civilizations that exist in other dimensions of reality, interacting with us through interdimensional windows. The psychological impact of these possibilities has provoked a profound re-evaluation of established beliefs. Religious communities begin to interpret these signs in the heavens through a new lens, where faith in God and the existence of other forms of life are not mutually exclusive, but part of a larger divine plan. The manipulation of information about non-human encounters has been extensively documented by independent research groups. The Galactic Heritage Archive and the Non-Human Intelligence Database maintain detailed records of cases where evidence has been systematically suppressed or altered by government agencies. The secret revelations that occasionally leak from official sources suggest a much deeper understanding of these interactions. Former employees of classified programs report the existence of specific protocols for contact with non-human intelligences, indicating an institutional familiarity with these phenomena that contradicts the public posture of skepticism. The global phenomenon of sightings presents consistent patterns that suggest an organized and intentional presence. Computer analyses of thousands of reports show statistically significant correlations in terms of behavior, appearance, and interaction with the environment, ruling out the possibility of random or natural events. Spiritual preparation has become a common response among those who study these phenomena more deeply. Groups such as the Cosmic Consciousness Collective and the Interdimensional Awareness Network combine meditative practices with scientific observation, seeking to develop a more holistic understanding of these manifestations. Theories about the apocalypse and the end of times gain new interpretations in light of these non-human possibilities. Scholars of biblical prophecy are beginning to consider that ancient descriptions of celestial beings could be references to interactions with advanced intelligences, bridging the gap between traditional spirituality and contemporary phenomena. While transparency about these events remains limited, evidence of impossible technologies continues to accumulate. Independent astronomical observatories, such as the Skywatch Initiative, regularly record anomalies that suggest the presence of vastly more advanced civilizations, raising fundamental questions about our place in the cosmos and the true scope of divine creation. In the midst of so many inexplicable phenomena and signs in the heavens, spiritual preparation has become an increasingly urgent need. People from different religious and cultural backgrounds are beginning to realize that the advanced technology witnessed in our skies may be just the tip of a much larger iceberg that requires a deep inner awakening. Faith in God has manifested itself in surprising ways among those who witness these extraordinary events. Prayer and meditation groups, such as the Celestial Watchers and the Divine Connection Circle, combine traditional spiritual practices with active observation of the heavens, creating a new form of devotion that unites the mystical with the phenomenological. The psychological impact of the secret revelations that are gradually coming to light has led many to seek refuge in spirituality. Therapists who specialize in cosmic consciousness, such as Dr. Maria Santos, recommend specific spiritually centered practices, daily meditation, study of the sacred scriptures, and participation in supportive communities that share similar experiences. The parallel dimensions between science and spirituality begin to merge in unexpected ways. Quantum physicists and spiritual leaders collaborate on initiatives such as the Quantum Spirituality Project, exploring how the impossible physics seen in giant drones can correlate with ancient spiritual practices and biblical prophecies. The government's silence on these phenomena has driven a movement to search for deeper truths. Spiritual development centers like the Inner Truth Institute offer programs that combine spiritual discernment with critical analysis, helping people navigate through the manipulation of information with wisdom and inner clarity. Extraterrestrial theories are increasingly viewed through a spiritual lens. Scholars of ancient traditions such as Dr. James Richardson point out that sacred texts from different cultures already predicted contacts with higher intelligences, suggesting that the current global phenomenon may be part of a larger divine plan for the evolution of human consciousness. Transparency with the divine has become a priority for those who seek to understand the signs of the end times. Practices such as sacred sky watching, which combines nightly vigils with prayer and meditation, gain popularity, offering a framework for people who want to connect with both celestial phenomena and their own spirituality. The apocalypse, previously seen with fear, is beginning to be understood as a period of transformation and spiritual awakening. Study groups such as Transformational Times and New Earth Preparation focus on constructive practices of inner preparation, developing intuition, strengthening faith, and cultivating community relationships based on spiritual values. Spiritual preparation has also manifested itself in practical aspects of daily life. Self-sustaining communities based on spiritual principles, such as the Divine Living Community, arise as a response to the uncertainty of the times, combining sustainable practices with spiritual development and observing the signs in the heavens. As more people awaken to the reality of these unexplained phenomena, the understanding grows that true preparation must begin within. Spiritual mentors like Sarah Thompson offer practical guidance through online workshops and in-person retreats, helping people develop insight and inner strength for the times of transformation ahead. The global phenomenon related to the sightings of giant drones and advanced technology has caused profound changes in the world's social structure. Entire communities reorganize around these observations, creating information-sharing networks that transcend traditional geographic and cultural boundaries. The psychological impact of these manifestations has significantly altered collective behavior. Research conducted by the Global Consciousness Institute reveals that 78% of people report changes in their outlook on life after witnessing or becoming aware of these unexplained events, leading to a profound questioning of our position in the universe. The manipulation of information through official channels has generated a revolution in the way people consume and share news. Decentralized fact-checking platforms, such as the Truth Chain network, have emerged specifically to document and validate accounts of extraordinary events, creating a new paradigm of participatory journalism. The government's silence on these phenomena has stimulated the formation of independent civil organizations. Groups such as Citizens for Cosmic Transparency and the Global Sky Watch Alliance have developed their own investigative methodologies, using advanced publicly available technology to monitor and document anomalies in the skies. Extraterrestrial theories and parallel dimensions have caused a revolution in contemporary scientific thought. Traditional universities begin to offer courses on anomalous phenomenology and studies of alternative realities, academically legitimizing fields of research previously considered marginal. Faith in God has manifested itself in surprisingly inclusive ways, with different religious traditions finding common ground through these events. The unified spiritual response movement brings together leaders of different faiths to discuss the spiritual implications of the observed phenomena, promoting an unprecedented interfaith dialogue. The secret revelations that occasionally leak from official sources have generated waves of social transformation. Entire communities mobilize to document and study the signs in the skies, creating citizen research centers such as the Community Sky Lab, where technology and spirituality meet in search of answers. Spiritual preparation has become a significant social movement, transcending the traditional boundaries of organized religion. Initiatives such as the Global Awakening Project offer free personal development programs that combine meditative practices with scientific observation of unexplained phenomena. The apocalypse, previously seen as an exclusively religious theme, has gained new sociological interpretations. Scholars such as Dr. Michael Bennett argue that we are witnessing a civilizational transformation catalyzed by these events, which forces humanity to reconsider its fundamental paradigms about reality and existence. The conspiracies surrounding these events have given way to a global movement for transparency and truth. Specialized social networks such as Truth Seekers Network and Cosmic Connection Hub allow people from all over the world to share experiences and evidence in real time, creating an unprecedented collaborative database on these extraordinary phenomena. In the midst of a world filled with advanced technology and unexplained phenomena, the search for truth has become more complex and at the same time more urgent than ever. The giant drones that defy known physics are only the visible manifestation of a much deeper reality that is beginning to reveal itself to humanity. The government's silence on these events has paradoxically amplified the resonance of truth. Like water finding its way through the smallest fissures, secret revelations begin to emerge through unexpected channels. Platforms such as the Truth Emergence Network document new testimonies and evidence on a daily basis that can no longer be ignored or explained through conventional narratives. The manipulation of information has found a formidable adversary in the awakened collective consciousness. The parallel dimensions between official reality and lived experience become increasingly evident, leading ordinary people to develop a new type of discernment. The Reality Check Institute offers practical tools for navigating this new informational paradigm, including cross-checking techniques and critical analysis. The psychological impact of the emerging truth has been profound and transformative. Psychologists who specialize in extraordinary phenomena, such as Dr. Rachel Martinez, report a significant increase in cases of people experiencing expansion of consciousness after confronting evidence that challenges their previous worldview. Once ridiculed extraterrestrial theories gain new perspective when examined through the lens of transparency and empirical evidence. The global phenomenon of sightings presents consistent patterns that suggest an intelligent and organized presence, defying simplistic explanations or attempts at discredit. Faith in God has been shown to be compatible with the search for scientific truth. Progressive faith communities, such as the Spiritual Truth Seekers Alliance, demonstrate that it is possible to maintain strong spiritual convictions while remaining open to new revelations about the nature of reality and our place in the universe. The signs in the heavens, increasingly frequent and undeniable, seem to point to a decisive moment in human history. Dedicated observers such as Sky Truth Watchers document patterns that suggest a gradual escalation of demonstrations, possibly preparing humanity for even deeper truths. Spiritual preparation emerges as an essential component in the search for truth. Mentors like Sarah Williams offer programs that combine intuition development with critical thinking, helping people navigate through the complexities of today's times with wisdom and insight. Biblical prophecies about the end times gain new interpretations in light of current events. Contemporary scholars suggest that ancient scriptures may have encoded profound truths about the nature of reality and the destiny of humanity, waiting for the appropriate moment to be fully understood. As we approach what seems to be a turning point in human history, the search for truth becomes simultaneously more challenging and more rewarding. The apocalypse, in its original sense of revelation, seems to be unfolding not as a catastrophic event, but as a gradual awakening to long-hidden truths about our reality and our potential as a species. You've just plunged into a universe of possibilities that few have the courage to explore. But what are you going to do with this knowledge? Will you continue to live as if none of this is happening, or will you join the thousands of people who have already awakened to this new reality? Think for a moment. What if the signs we see in the heavens today are just the beginning? What if Bible prophecies are being fulfilled before our eyes? How much longer will you wait to prepare yourself spiritually for the changes that are coming? The truth is out there, waiting for those who have the courage to seek it. You've already taken the first step by getting here, but your journey is just beginning. How do you intend to deepen this knowledge? What actions will you take today to prepare for tomorrow? Don't let fear of the unknown stop you from seeking the truth. Join our community of truth seekers, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and be part of a global movement of people who are waking up to a reality greater than we ever imagined. The next revelation may be the one that changes everything. Will you be here to witness?